Okay, so we're going to set up ticker SCHD, and I'm going to take you from the beginning and work you how I set up a stock, just so I can go in and see what it's doing. So down here, these are all your tools. All right, so you want to go down here to remove objects, which if you're just starting, you don't have any objects on there. This is TradingView. You want to go in, you can sign up with just your email, and yeah, and this is all free. So remove 8 drawings and 0 indicators. So you're just clicking this, and you can move this up and down. All right. Over here, you have your intervals. All right. Scroll down and go into your monthly first. Where did it go? Okay, so you want to go like this, and you see here it is right there. Roll on your mouse is your roller, hopefully. Roll that out. If not, you can probably do it down here and grab onto that and move it. All right. You want to make it look like a chart. I mean, that's pretty good right there. Now, this is what I have up here, but if you're just starting, you won't have that. You'll have to go over here, and you can, with your roller, you can go up and down on this. All right, so first you want to go in here. All right, go into this little, over on the side here are these little arrows. Click into that, and you can go into all this. And you see how I have a star here and a star here? That brings it up here. Okay. So you want to do the trend line, the horizontal line, and since I clicked that, I have to get rid of that. Then over here, you want to just take a look, just to get a feel of what's in here. You probably won't use any of this right now. These are Fibonacci's. This one, you won't use any of that. This one, nope, you won't use any of that. Okay. I like the little arrows. I think they're cool. I have the brush on there, which I don't know why I never use the brush. In fact, I might take the brush off. Arrow mark up, arrow mark down. I like them sometimes. And I like the circle. You might see why later. All right. And I like the text. I like to be able to put notes in there. I might try the note. I've never tried that one. Oh, here's a price note. Ooh, label. All right. I'm going to add that in. See how that added that in there? I haven't been in these for a while. And here you have all your emojis. You got to have emojis. So you can go in here and just click these, like click any of them and use them. All right. And you click it and this little thing here comes up. All right. And you can turn it and make it bigger, turn it around. Okay. You can play with this if you want. All right. When you have the free version, these things pop up all the time and they're irritating. So I will go up here first and go to the horizontal line. I will click that. Go down to your highest level. Click that. On monthly, I always use orange. For your horizontal line, I do a straight line. And I will keep it at 2 pixels because that's up here and that's a little high. All right, that's a little low. Okay. All right, now over here, it says that add text. Click that, right? And then you're going to put what this line is. Monthly, from, where's the beginning? Okay, I can't see it. All right, it's 10, 20, 11. Get back in there. All right, so you want to put 10, 11. And what is the line? What is it showing you? I usually put a little thing on there too that says what it's showing you. Now, if this line had multiple hits, you'll want to put that it has multiple hits on it. But since this is the first time it's hitting it, you'll want to know that later on down the road. First hit, and then you're going to put 1124 because you want to know when it was first hit. Okay? Now, let's go over here and do another horizontal line into, okay, right there. And we need to bring that up because you can't type in there. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to get into there. Come on, you. There we go. All right, and then we're going to go monthly. And from, what was that? What was it? 10, 11, I think it was. And then this one I would just put bottom, you know. It will never get down there. This was from the inception date, you know, and that was what, $7, $8? Yeah, it should never get back there. But it's a good level. It's a level you should know. All right, so right now you can look at this and say, all right, we got a pretty nice bull going here, right? So one line is right here. You want to go here to here, right? You want to take your two lowest points. All right, that is a trend. I'll probably keep that there. I'm going to turn it to orange. All right, you are in an upward trend here, right? So you want to go monthly. We're blue. Oh no! The start of this is 11/20/15. All right, so I'm going to put from 11/15. And what is this line for? Okay, this is bull. And I would put on this lowest. Okay, because you are still in an upward trend here. But that's pretty low for this stock. And this is the lowest of the lowest. All right, so what you would do then, you could, and you could do this in the weeks or the daily, but I mean, we're right here, so I figured I'd just put it right here. Okay, and what is this? This is monthly from 3/20/20. 3/20/20. All right, and we're going to go, boom, we're going to go bull, and we're going to go, I mean, you can call this anything you want, just as long as you keep it somewhat what it is. So I'm going to call this medium. All right, so this is a bull trend line, but it's the medium one. And truthfully, it's the lowest one. Because if it breaks this, it's going down, and you don't really, it's probably going to go to about here, because there's your support. Here, there's a major support. All right, this one is hitting this line right here. I'm not going to put them in, though. Okay, we got blue stuff here. We don't want that. There we go. Let's change that. You double click that, and you can get into this trend line thing here. All right, so you double click that. You can get back in there. Would have been nice to have somebody have this type of video when I was just starting out. All right. All right, so now let's go into the weekly. And make it so you can see it. All right, so now we can see it. What else is going on here? First off, you want to make sure that these lines are still attached. When you start moving around in the different intervals, these lines start, you know, moving away from what you had put. This one did move away a little bit. I'm going to bring it back up. Okay. Well, I see this line right here. All right, this is an important line because it broke. But I'm going to go into the daily to play with that. There we go. That looks better. Now I can see it. Okay, so now in the daily, I'm going to latch that onto here. All right. We have to get rid of the orange. Go to blue. I usually don't like green, but I don't like green or red because they're already kind of being used. So, oh, this is pretty color. We're going to go with that one. All right, now we're going to go with dashes with that because mainly because that's a working line. We are working with that right now because this is a trend line that hit here, here, and it broke through there. That's important. And it went up and retested it. All right, so we're going to go daily because that's the time frame we're looking at right now. We're going to go from 1123. So we want to know how long this trend line has been going. And we're going to call this bull. And I mean, I like to put bottoms or tops, but this is a bottom and top. So it's hard to tell. I just wanted to look at it a little closer. Okay. Another thing you could look at is where is this going? Where do you think it's going? Well, where do you think it's going? Well, take another trend line, latch it to this top here, and bring her right through there. All right, and this is a, all right, where are we on daily? So we're going to do daily from 1/2018. And this is called a bull top. All right, so if this decides to go up, this is a very important line. Come on, you. All right. Yeah, that's pretty important. Yeah. And this is a major support line right here. You got a lot of them, though. Like this one here. I'm surprised it didn't go down to this one. All right. All right, so we're looking for a break on this line, but it probably won't. It will probably play in here for a while. All right. So it'll probably go down here to here. Oh, I realized what that thing was. That why I use that brush. All right, let's just not put it up there. All right, so it probably will go down here and then go up here. All right, and so, yeah, I'm going to change that color. That's where I think it's going. So I'm going to leave that line in there just to see if that's right or not. All right, so it probably will, because this had a long run here. So I'm seeing that it's probably going to hit over here. What the heck? Yeah, when that happens and you get stuck on one of these and it doesn't seem to want to go away, I usually go over here to the cross and hit that. And then all of a sudden, you know, you don't have to worry about that. Then you're back to your, all right. For some reason, I started getting a bunch of lines. I don't know. There. Now I understand why I don't use that thing. Anyway, that's where I think it's going. And then from there, who knows whether it's going to break through or go back down to this line. You know, I don't know. But that's where I think it's going for the next couple months. But you do have, it's an uptrend, definitely. You have a double bottom here, and let me show you what that is. I'll show you on the 4 hour. We're going to go down to the 4 hour because we need to look at that anyway. All right. Let me try to show you a little bit of what's going on here. Now with this, you might not have all these lines, and I use that for day trading. You probably don't need that, but if you go into settings, extended trading session, I think it's in symbol and session, extended trading. Yeah, because you can just do regular trading hours if you want. I like to know what they're doing at night. The blue, yeah, the blue is after hours. The gold is from 4 o'clock to like 9:30. And then the dark here is from 9:30 to 4. All right. So these are the extended hours. And you don't have, if that confuses you, you don't have to have that. Let's go in and see how it would look otherwise. All right. Now that looks a lot cleaner. Okay. Truthfully, it looks a lot cleaner. Right? So you might not want to have extended hours. I particularly like extended hours because I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning playing with this. So I like to see what it's doing right then and there. Put it back on extended. Anyway, so now when we look at this, what do we see? Again, let's bring this over. Okay, what I see is right here. If you look at this, there's a major support going on here. And I'm going to put a horizontal line in. I don't particularly do a lot of supports and resistance these days because I'm not day trading much. I'm going to change that because it's the 4 hour. I'm going to change that to purple because I just like purple. Change it to the other purple. Yeah, change it to the prettier purple. All right. And I mean, we can put a, what line is this? What is this? All right, we're going to go, truthfully, if it's purple, I don't usually put 4 hour because I know, purple is 4 hour. But I'm going to put a support, and we're going to put how many hits. All right, so we're going to put a support, and this could be resistance because if it goes underneath of it, it then becomes resistance. I mean, that really didn't hit there. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 hits on that baby. So we're going to go support 5 hits. I mean, 5 hits is a pretty strong support line. Nope. Come on, go away. Cancel. There we go. Make you purple. Yeah, I can barely see that. I am, although, going to dot that. I don't know, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just, it's important, but I don't like all these lines on here. So I'm going to make that lighter. And you see how it says here, supports 5 hits. And I can't see that. So what I'm going to do is make that yellow. And I'm going to make that yellow. Yeah. Because I can't see the purple. I might change my thing to yellow. All right. Oh, I wanted to show you this. Over here, you have 2 hits on that support line right there, and that's pretty close. Usually a double bottom means you're going up. That's what all the traders say. So I'm going to get the trend line, and I'm going to go up here, and we're going to hit it to that. I just want to show you something. All right, so we're going to hit it to this. All right, so this is pretty much what we were doing with the trend lines, and this would be considered a bull bottom until it broke. Now it becomes a bull top because it's still going up, right? But it's not really hitting it, so I guess you really can't call it a top. So now let's go down and go to the next lowest line, which is right there. And you see how it's following it up? So if you would have attached that right to that bottom there when it first happened, you would have seen that it would just crawl right up until it breaks through. You see when it breaks through how that nice big red candle, yeah. So when it breaks through, a lot of traders look at that as a sell signal. All right, so here's the next low, right there. Yep, right about there. I mean, they were fighting it right here. So they stayed along this line until it finally broke through and the bulls got tired of buying it back up. So here's where we are today. I'm going to leave that line in. And I'm going to go up here to another trend line. And we're going to go right here because for today, tomorrow, the next day, this is where you're trading. All right. But we have this set up so we can look at a glance to what's going on with this. Right. But right here, this is what we're looking at for today. So from looking at it, it will, it's still not a bad buy. Yes, it's going and trading along here and then going down, or it might not. It might go and jump over top of this, and because it wants to go to this line. Where does it want to go? It wants to go to this line. It wants to break through that line. Because this right here will tell you it wants to break through it. This is a test. This is a test of both directions. Yeah. So anyway, that's the analysis. Then I don't really have much to write here. All right, but I normally put, well, let me try this one. I don't know what this is. All right, let me put it right here. Okay, it does that. All right, that's cool. That's cool. I was wondering what it did. All right. So we're right here right now. So I can put this out here. Cool. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to put it at the day 129. Very important because I always forget the day. And I'll put what I think. Think goodbye. And then I'm just going to put think going up. Maybe not today or tomorrow, but this is a long-term trade. This is not, I wouldn't make this a day trade or a week trade or a month trade. Maybe a month trade if it goes up really high. But I mean, to me, it looks like this wants to reach about $70. And because that's where it was before, it was $70, $80, right? So very well possible eventually in a couple years, it will be back there. All right. So that's that one. I might go and do another one, but I think that's pretty good. Oh, another thing that I do is I put predictions, which I did with that, right? But let me bring this forward a little bit. I'll show you what I mean. So you see this cross here? Now this isn't set in stone, but I would say that right here is significant. Okay? I would think that area right there, or this area right here is significant. And I usually just put these on here, and because it's significant, it's an area to watch. So where you're watching here, you're watching here. These two are either this is where it's going to pop down, or this is where it's going to go up. That's what that means. They're key areas in between here. This is where I think it's going. Okay, that's how I think it's going. And I put that in there because it'd be very interesting to come back, let's see, in May, because this is May, April, May, and see, oh my God, that did just that. It did exactly. Or it says, I was completely wrong, which happens quite often. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped out. I wish I would have had this when I was first starting out. It would have made life so much easier. If you would like me to do a different ticker signal, please leave it in the comments. Please tell me what you think about this video and if I can improve it in any way. You have a great and blessed day. Thank you.